Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, May 16, 2025. Today's moon can bring forth emotional discoveries leading to important ideas and ventures in the coming week. It can pull up an issue surrounding debts, obligations, investments, sharing, or support. If you've been dependent on people or things in unhealthy ways, this is the time when you're bound to truly see and acknowledge it, motivating you to make changes and improvements. The key is to look for compromises that can lead to a new understanding of yourself or a relationship. This moon also presents an opportunity to release yourself from something that has weighed you down or prevented you from growing. It's an eye-opening or mind-expanding moon. Now is the time for entertaining your needs for emotional fulfillment, a connection to something bigger than yourself or your current projects, or to more meaningful pursuits. Emotions tend to run high when it comes to money, personal belongings, and fundamental values. A revelation related to an intimate relationship is also possible, and the tendency is to swing between extremes until you find the middle ground. With a Mercury-Pluto square today, communications can be loaded. For example, someone may seek a specific answer from you and won't accept anything else. In truth, they may be looking for validation, not advice. It's probably not the best time for healthy, deep conversations. Still, current challenges or conflicts can lead to creative solutions and positive improvements and changes. For now, keep things simple. The energy of the full moon in Scorpio will echo out over the entire human collective. Full moons are very powerful and trigger essential turning points. Any lunation in Scorpio brings intimacy, sex, and relationships to the forefront of our lives, so where you stand with another will be especially important to assess. Traumas, tribulations, and turbulence around sex could also be seen if there have been wicked deeds done to or by you. However, since this is a full moon, it's helping you to release what isn't working for you as you emerge anew. Use it now. Don't be surprised if coworkers are grabbing at you and trying to get your attention all day. What do you expect? If they want you that bad, they can help you with the drudgery too. Observe yourself carefully and watch for signs of surrender. It could be difficult to stick to a healthy life style if you tend to become isolated. The things that you do for yourself every day, like eating healthy meals and working out, should be done with friends as much as possible. This way the fun keeps us coming back for more even when we want to give up. Invite a friend to join you for a workout. If possible, they will thank you for it. Expressing yourself will be a snap under this day's vibration. Communicating is generally not an area that you struggle with when it comes to ideas. However, emotional expression can be another story. This is the perfect opportunity for you to develop your expressive skills where your feelings are concerned. Allow yourself to let the important people in your life know how you feel about them today. Everyone concerned will be so glad that you did. With Mercury in his first full day in your income sector and the moon not only in your financial sector but building towards a moon, this is a high-energy day on both sides of the financial fence. It is the moon's clash with the sun in your income sector that is turning an ordinary monthly visit into a moon, and while this could create some financial tension, this can also energize both sides of the financial fence. Especially if you are able to balance Mercury's smart head when it comes to money coming in and the moon's intuitive read on what you do with and how you manage the money you have. Leo, visibility comes with responsibility. Your quote of the day: be the warmth, not just the spotlight. Your color of the day is sunflower yellow, radiant and generous. Lucky numbers: 5, 10, 19. Today asks you to lift others up, not just yourself. A compliment you give could change someone's whole day. Avoid the urge to dominate a conversation. Share the stage. Kindness brings more shine than ego. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 16, 2025. Today's energy arrives like a quiet sunrise, soft, golden, full of potential. Whether this is your first time receiving a reading or part of your daily ritual, trust that the messages here today are meant to meet you exactly where you are. You don't need to come with anything but an open heart and the willingness to reflect on what speaks to you most. Today's cards are the Fool, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and Page of Swords. Each of these cards has its own wisdom to share, but together, they're painting a picture of rediscovery, healing, and forward momentum. Think of this reading as a conversation between your past, present, and future selves all joining hands to guide you forward. Let's begin with the Fool, a card that whispers of new beginnings and leaps of faith. If you've been teetering on the edge of a decision, wondering whether now is the right time to try something unfamiliar, this card says, take the step. The Fool is not about recklessness, but about trusting the unknown and believing in the magic of starting over. It doesn't matter if you don't have all the answers yet. Sometimes, the most beautiful chapters begin with a simple yes. Have you been feeling a quiet pull towards something new? A different direction, a side project, a change in mindset? This is your green light. Next, the Six of Cups brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional grounding. This card often connects us with memories, childhood experiences, or moments in life where we felt safe, seen, and joyful. It could be that something from the past is resurfacing today, perhaps a person, a feeling, or a lesson you once learned and forgot. There's healing in remembering who you were before the world told you who you had to be. If you find yourself feeling sentimental today, lean into it. Reconnect with your younger self. What would they love to see you doing right now? Let that version of you guide some of your choices. The Queen of Pentacles is a warm, nurturing presence in today's reading. She brings the message of groundedness and self-care, not the kind that's performative, but the quiet, meaningful kind that fills your cup from the inside out. This might be a day to reconnect with your body, your routines, or the spaces you call home. The Queen of Pentacles asks you to honor the work you're doing. Not just in your career or your goals, but in the way you care for yourself and others. You are a source of stability, and it's okay to slow down and receive care in return. Whether it's a nourishing meal, a walk in nature, or simply allowing yourself to rest without guilt, let yourself be held today. Then we arrive at the Ten of Wands, a card that acknowledges the weight you've been carrying. It shows you're someone who shows up, who takes responsibility, who pushes through. But this card is here to ask, are you holding more than you need to? Is it time to delegate, release, or even simply admit that you're tired? There's bravery in saying, I need a break, or I can't do this alone. You don't have to prove your worth through exhaustion. Today might be a good day to review what's really yours to carry and what might belong to others or to a former version of you who didn't yet know how to set boundaries. You're allowed to lighten the load. Finally, the Page of Swords arrives with curiosity and fresh ideas. This card brings a youthful, inquisitive energy, one that asks questions, seeks truth, and isn't afraid to look deeper. It's a beautiful contrast to the heaviness of the Ten of Wands and a reminder that even while we let go, we can still grow. You may find yourself feeling mentally alert today, or perhaps there's something you've been curious to learn or explore. Follow that spark. Even just taking time to research something you're interested in, journaling your thoughts, or speaking your truth can feel like a breath of fresh air. You don't need to be an expert, just willing to be a student of your own life. Altogether, this reading carries a message of gentle reinvention. You are being invited to release burdens that no longer serve you, nurture the parts of yourself that may have been neglected, reconnect with old dreams or memories, and move forward with a brave, open heart. It's okay to not have it all figured out. In fact, that's where much of the beauty lives, in the spaces between certainty and wonder. So here's a question for you. Is there something you've been holding on to that it's time to let go of? Or maybe a small spark, an idea, a dream, a shift you're ready to explore? I'd love for you to share it in the comments. Even one small insight or reflection can open the door for someone else to feel seen and supported. You are on a path of becoming, and every step, even the uncertain ones, has meaning. Keep going. You are loved, you are growing, and you are not alone.